going to stand around here all day, or are we going to...
Are you picking wrong?
Well, pick 'em up. Now that is not what I call a Kentucky welcome. Manners maketh man. Let me translate that for you.
And once again, like the other times, when we get a callback to the first movie, it's for a very important reason for this story, which in this case does a few things. It subverts our expectations and sets us up to learn that there are some drawbacks to him getting his memory back, and it will be some time before he's at his full Harry heart. But I love that it's as simple as just missing and having Agent Whiskey catch the glass, and then because of his lack of peripheral vision, Harry being able to be taken unawares by a sucker punch. Are we gonna stand around here all day, or are we go, oh? Not quite that sound effect. I would be a bad Foley artist on this film. Oh, we get another tease of the phantom butterflies before that happens. And then we get that very comical moment in the fight where the guy's punching him through his umbrella, which is just great. And Whiskey takes him out of harm's way with his lasso. And I actually want to commend this movie because there's a lot... It's been shit on by some for its overuse or over caricaturing of people from Kentucky and the whole culture down there, including the guy who he nicknames Moonshine. I hope it's a nickname, and how they all act. But in terms of how Kentucky was represented in the last film, we're actually getting some redemption to people from Kentucky, showing that, yes, we're representing some of them as uncultured and racist and sexist and homophobic and just assholes. But then we have people like Agent Whiskey, even though he turns out to be a bad guy, but let's just say all the Statesman agents have more manners and they treat other people with respect more often than not. I'm saying the not because of Whiskey, but I do like it because this movie shows, no, not everyone's that way. Not all these stereotypes are correct for all people. And if you were offended by the only group of American people in the first movie being represented by these racist, sexist, homophobic, everything, Kentucky churchgoers, then yes, you'll get some more of that, but then you'll get a variety, a different flavor of those people. But now we get into some of this great lasso stuff, which you should definitely check out the special features because the guy who does it is freaking amazing. He is super talented, and we're getting a look at how dangerous Whiskey will be, setting up now for the payoff in the third act in terms of his expertise with the whip. And for one more note, I honestly can't tell you what the bartender's point of view on this whole fight is, because in the back of this shot, where if you're listening on audio, Whiskey kind of skips rope through his lasso before grabbing the guy with it. You know, the guy who's coming at him with a knife, she's in the background and she just punches her fists into her open hand and jumps up like she's excited. So I don't know if she's for the Kentucky guys or for Agent Whiskey. She literally goes like this. But maybe we'll get more of that in the next minute. Before we get into that, I want to thank you for any likes you put on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, any shares for all those, and the podcast, helping to spread the word so that we can all help the Kingsman succeed on opening day. And also, all the conversation that I've been having with everyone. I really do appreciate that and enjoy talking about this more and more. But let's check into that next minute, and I'll see you there, movie dopers.